So, after playing Alap, Jor, Jala, now the fourth segment is a composition. Okay? Whatever time that we spent in a while performances playing Alap, Jor, Jala, almost equal time we spent in a composition. So that what means, what I want to say is that everything that you have played before composition, almost the same thing you are going to play in the composition with some tal there. तो हम आलाप जैसा बजाया, जोड़ जैसे बजाया, जाला जैसे बजाया, ये सभी चीजें वापस हम बजाएंगे कंपोजिशन में ऐसे उनके अलग अलग प्रकार की तान के रूप में उसको वापस वी गोइंग टू प्ले द सेम थिंग अलोंग विद द ताल. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द ताल? दैट इज अ मेन क्वेश्चन. तो जैसे अभी हम जोड़ बजा रहे थे, दैट वी टुक 4 बीट साइकिल. ओके, द जोड़ वाज नॉट लाइक आउट ऑफ साइकिल. You take anything which is in a tempo, it will be in a cycle. It will be 4 beat cycle, 5 beat cycle, 6 beat cycle, 7 beat cycle. So this cycle is called ताल actually. Okay? हम जो अलग अलग ताल विषय, तीन ताल, जप ताल, मत ताल, रूपक. What is the basic difference between them? It's a beat cycle. Okay, तीन ताल is a 16 beat cycle, रूपक is a 7 beat cycle, जप ताल 10 beat cycle, मत ताल 9 beat cycle. So because we want to experience the making of music or delivering the music in different beat cycle, that's why we play the composition. That's the main point. Otherwise we can play the entire raga in Alap Jor Jala. That's finished. Okay. But why you are going for composition? Because in the Jor Jala you have only 4 beat cycle. Suppose I want to play the same things in a 5 beat cycle or 7 beat cycle, 9 beat cycle. Okay. For that we go for the composition. So that is the main purpose or objective, that we want to try different beat cycles there. Okay. And now, as I said that different talas, the very first difference is the beat cycle. But it's not only like a metronome that you just set 5 beat cycle and then it will start tick 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 tick. Okay. Along with the beat cycle, there are so many other things are also which will help you to count the beat. Okay. Suppose if I put the 7 beat cycle in a metronome, except the first beat because it is a heavy beat, all the rest of the 6 beats will sound the same. Okay, then it is very difficult to know what exactly beat number is running right now. Suppose in a 4 beat cycle, the only first beat cycle sounds like a clap. Okay, the second beat, third beat, fourth beat, they all sound like the same. So it's confusing sometimes. So when we are playing with the tala, they have dedicated sound for each beat. Okay, and through that sound we can recognize the beat number well. Okay, so there are few more grammar added to the beat cycle so that you can enjoy that beat cycle as well, and also you can recognize the beat number very well. Okay, so that is called the tal. Okay, we take one example and through that we will try to understand the other tals as well. Now, so the very commonly used tal, it is a teen tal. Okay, so whenever we are discussing any tala, which should be the parameter, like when we discuss the raga, okay, what are the parameters, like what is the arov, what is the avrov, what is vadi, samvadi, everything. So same thing, there are few things that we need to discuss when we discuss the tal. Okay, so let's say example, teen tal. Like in a raga, when we say some raga, the very first thing that should come into the mind is what are the notes. Okay, the same way, when you say some tala, the very first thing should come into the mind is what is the number of beats per cycle. Okay, so the teen tal is a 16 beat cycle. 16 beats cycle. Okay, now there is a one more thing added. As I said, there will be grammar will be added to make it more convenient and more comfortable. That is a division. Now, what is the role of division? Suppose if you take 10 beats, okay, and if there is a no division, the 10 beats will sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like a rectangular block. 1, 2, 3 up to 10, and this is a one block. So only the first beat will carry the weightage. Now, if I divide this 10 beat like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the same 10 beat will sound as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So due to this division, whichever the first beat in that particular division, they get little more weightage. Okay, and that helps you to understand which bit number or which division is going through. Okay, so the division in the tal will help you to understand where you may be. Like it's like a full plot, and then these are the rooms that give. So it is easy to indicate that where exactly we are. Okay, so that division has in a thin tal we have 4 division. Okay, so suppose see 16 bits are there, so we'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Now divisions are 4 division, each division of 4 bits. Again, this is not mandatory that your division should be carrying equally bit number. Like in the previous example, one division has a 2 bit, another has a 3 bit. Okay, so it's not mandatory, but just in this case, they all are having the same number of bits. Okay. So now the division is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. If there was no division, then it would sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this area would almost sound like a same, and that is very confusing. Okay. After this division, how would it would sound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now we have this peak, like then again peak, and this like this. So it helps us to understand the cycle or to obtain the cycle correctly. Well, okay. Now another thing are there that each sound will be given a different bowl. That is called bowl. So bowl is a that sound that the percussion instrument we predict like dha, like din, tin. Okay. So it's not exactly the dha and din that we sound. We pretend like this that the sound is coming like this. Okay? So in the tal we have each beat some and some ball associated with that. Okay. So for tin tal it is dha, din, din, dha. Again dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, da. Dha, din, din, dha, dha, din, din, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, din, din, dha, dha, din. Then again the cycle continues like this. Okay. See, in a tala, we have 2 types of ball. One type of ball which is played any either side of the tal. Okay, like ta, like na, like ka, ga. So these all are the sound which is either played on either right hand only or the left hand. Like in a tabla, you see there are 2 the tablas are there. The one we call the tabla, one is we call as a bayan. Okay, the round one and little shorter round one. So these sounds are made up any one of them, and the sounds like dha or din. Okay, these are made up of mixing of 1 or 2 sounds. Like ga from this side, na from this side becomes dha. Okay, like ga from this side, ni from this side, so become din like this. Okay, so if you compare the weightage of this sound, which is either played on any of the side, and the sound which we used to play with the 2 sides of the percussion instrument, so these sounds are heavier comparatively. Okay, or this bowl we count as a heavy bowl compared to ta, na, ka, ga, because it is ideally played with only one hand. For this we have to use both of the hand on the percussion instrument. Okay. So what I want to say is, in every tal you will find one division which will have the lighter sound in that mode. Okay. See, all this is a dha 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 or dha dha bowl. This is again dha. Here is also there is one bit of dha, but mostly it's the tin tin ta, which are the lighter bowl. Okay, and then ta din din. Why it is that? So as per the weightage, it will also guide you that okay, this is a somewhat down part it is going through, and by listening this part you can be sure okay this would be the 3rd division, and there is a 4th division, then the 1st division will be coming. So this is again contributing to know what exactly bit number or what exactly division is going through. Okay, so the weightage of this is now like this is the highest weightage, first bit. Then this again the weightage. This is the weightage going down, and then it is weighted like this. Okay, so when this part comes, so it helps you to understand that this is the tal is going to finish, the cycle is going to finish. Okay, in every tal you will find one division which will have the lighter ball in that. Okay, and the first bit of that division it is called khali. Okay, so khali means empty. Okay, the weightage is almost empty there compared to other bits. Fine. And the very first bit of the tala, which has the highest weightage, that is called sum. Okay. In the jor also, see, we said the 4-bit cycle. In the first bit we had that clap, more weightage, and the rest of the bits were tick 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 clap tick 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 clap tick 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 like this. Okay. So every time when you set a cycle, the first bit has the most weightage, and that is known as a sum. Okay. The terminology is a sum. SAM. Mostly it is the first bit of the tal. Okay. And the khali, okay, is a first bit of that division which has a lighter ball inside there. Okay. So here no lighter balls, here no lighter, here is lighter ball, there is a one only. So compared to this is the most the appropriate division which has the most lighter ball in this. So the leading bit of that division it is called khali. Okay. Now the all other first bit of other divisions like this 5 and 30, they also have comparatively higher weightage, not more than or not equal to the first bit. Okay, but they have comparatively higher than these ordinary bits. So these bits are called tali. Okay, so another terminology is a tali. Tali means a bit which has a higher weightage. Even the sum is a tali also. Okay, the sum itself is the tali because it has the highest weightage. Then the next tali is a fifth bit. Okay, so here we write 2. 2 is the number of tali. Okay, the number of bit which is a heavier bit. So it's a second heavier bit. 9 is a khali. It's a down. Okay, so there is no tali here. Then 13 is a third tali there. Okay, because this tal is a 3 tali, it is called tin tali. Okay, many other tals also have a 3 tali, but they are not equally divided. Like in the previous case of 10. Okay, so 10 has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is the first tali, this is 2, this is one third, this is a tali, and this is third. This is also 3 tali there, but the division are not uniform. This is 2, this is 3, this is 2, this is 3. Being uniform, it has a 3 tali, that's why it is called tin. Okay, so that is not important. What is important is what is sum. The sum is the first bit of the cycle which are having the most weightage and which is indicated by cross. Okay, then tali. So tali is a bit which has a comparatively higher weightage. Sum is also a tali, and all the first bit of the division is a tali, except the one which has a lighter ball in it, and that division first bit it is known as a khali. Okay, 3 terminologies: sum, the first bit; tali, the heavier bit; khali, the lightest bit in the tal. Okay, and how to define khali? That division will have lighter ball in this. Clear? So this is all about tin tal, and this is all about the other tal. Now you take any other example of tal, the same material will be there. Okay, what will be different? This bit cycle will differ. Okay, their division may differ, their sound will differ. Okay, but these things will be there for sure. Okay, so let's we take one more example. Which tal? Tell me. Okay, we take both Rupak and Japta. दोनों एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. So let's say Japta. Very first thing which should come into mind is what bit cycle. How many bits? That is a 10 bits. So we first write it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now second thing, division. How many division? 4 division. So how it is divided? 2, 3, 2, 3. So first division of 2 bit, second division of 3 bit, third division 2 bit, this is 4 bit. Okay. Now the ball of this is dhin, na, dhin, dhin, na, tin, na, dhin, dhin, na. See, this division has both of the ball lighter, tinna. Most of the time, if you have an even beat cycle, the second half of your cycle, that is a khali. Like here, if you divide 10, so 1 to 5, 6 to 10, so 6 is a khali. In the previous case of tin tal, we had 16, so 1 to 8, 9 to 16, then 9 is a khali. Suppose we have a cycle of 14, okay, then 1 to 7, 8 to 14, then 8 is a khali, most of the time, if it is an even tal. Okay. So same here also, 6 is a khali. Sum is the first bit, the third bit is a second khali, because sum itself is a first khali. Okay, this is a khali and this is the third khali. So din na, din na, tin na, din na, and there is also a style of showing this tal. No? So when there is a tali, you make it clap like this, and whatever the remaining bits are there in that particular division, there you just count it with the fingers. Okay. Okay, so this is a sign of tali, this is a sign of ordinary beats, this is a sign of khali. So now let's say in the case of tin tal, the first bit was some tali, okay, then ordinary are 2, 3, 4, division complete. Now next division, fifth bit is again tali, 5, 6, 7, 8, division complete. Now the 9 was a khali, so this is the light. So we are not making any sound because it's that lighter. To show that it's so much lighter, so no sound at all. So 9 like this, okay. Then 10, 11, 12, that third complete, and 13 was the third tali, and 14, 15, 16, cycle complete. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now with their associate ball, dha, din, dha, din, dha, tin, ta, din, dha, and okay. Now same thing if you count in a japta. So we have 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Din, na, na, tin, na, din, na, din, na, tin, na, din, na. Okay, so this is like a japa. Now next thing is a rupak. Let's say rupak has some uniqualities in there. Okay, that you will see. It's the very first division. So tal rupak. How many bits? 7 bits. What are the division? 3 division. Made up of 3, 2, 2. Okay, very short tal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 divided by 3, 2, 2. Now what are their balls? Tin, na, din, na, din, na. Now tell me, which division has the most lighter beat? First itself. Okay. In the case of Rupak, the first division itself has the most lighter beat, and due to that, the first bit of that division should be known as a khali, which is also the first bit of the entire cycle, which should be known as a sum. Okay. So in the case of Rupak, Shaktiman Gangadhar एक ही khali and sum. Okay. So this is the first tali here on the fourth. So that's why you will write. See, in any of the tal, we never write tali number as a 1. Because the tali number 1 is a sum and it has its own dedicated sign there. Only in the case of Rupak, you will see the tali number dedicated as a 1. because there is no sum there. Okay, and this is the second tal here. Okay, so now to show this Rupak, how we will show this? Like tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na, tin, tin, na, din, na, din, na. Okay. So this is like this. So there seems very simple. Now what are the actually meaning of making all these things? That suppose I choose this Rupak. That means throughout my presentation, my cycle will be on the 7. Whatever I will think like a jor, we played was throughout the 4. Okay. Then the 7 it will be throughout the 7. That is somewhat little difficult in the beginning because what we think is generally in the form of 4/4. Okay. Now to make 7, it is not like you just reduce 1. It's not that easy. Okay. So that when you practice with some tal, you have to set your mind in that division. Okay. Suppose if I am playing Rupak and with this same example of Bihag, then I would think like this: ni 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 sa 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 ni 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 sa 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 pa ni sa ga ga sa pa ni sa ga ga sa throughout the performance. The 7 should be there. Suppose the same thing if I am doing with the jab tal. The division is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now my thinking pattern is like a 2, 3, 2, 3 like this. Ni ni sa 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 ga ni sa 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 pa ni sa 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 ga ni sa 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 ni sa ga 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 ma ga sa ni sa pa ga ma ga 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 sa ni sa din na din na tun na din din na din. Like this 2 3 2 3 2 3 should be like this. Okay, but why tintal do you see most of the people they are playing in a tintal? Because that's the cycle that it is offered with the tintal. It's a 4-bit cycle, which is very easy to us to maintain. Like da din da din da 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, so very beat natural cycle for us, and that's why we mostly start the things with the tintal in the this learning patterns. Okay, but once you understand tintals and then you understand rupas, then you understand japtal, they all are same. Okay, like different ragas. If you play Bhupali, you have to go Sare Kapada. If you play Bihag, you have to go Nisa Gamapali. Just like that. If you are playing the Tintal, you think 4/4/4. If you are playing the Rupak, you think 3/4/3/4. Just like a Japtal 2/3/2/3. Okay? But for that, we need to sit and practice with the tal without composition. Just you play with the cycle. Let's try just to simplify this. So first we'll play in the tinta to understand that how it is simple. Okay, before that, any question about this cycle and tals and anything? Any queries? Haji, please.
In the case of Rupak tal,
Yes.
how will we show the sum?
Actually, we show the khali as a sum. Same.
Oh, composition. When we making
Composition, you take khali as your sum.
Oh.
No problem.
Okay.
Then you don't target the 4th beat because 4th beat is not that heavy that weightage. So there is only one. The same way we target one there. We'll make composition in every tal today. Okay, all the tals. और longer the tal, tempo should be higher. Okay, अगर आप बीटा में कुछ बजा रहे हो तो उसका टेम्पो 110 120 आसपास हो सकता है बीटीएम. अगर वही चीज अगर आप रूपक में बजा रहे हो तो 120 is so fast for रूपक. छोटा सा ताल है तो तुरंत खत्म हो जाता है. Okay, so for that it should be 70 75 like this. जब ताल may be slightly higher 80 85 because it is a 10 beat. Okay, so don't apply the same tempo to each tal. So for let's say 3 tal I am taking 110. For Rupa?
Ektal.
Ektal can be treated as a tinta. 100, 110, 120. पावर बटन देखिए, नंबर देख रहे हैं, ठीक है। यहाँ पे साइन भी है, अभी डिस्प्ले बड़ा हो जाएगा तो दिखेगा। इसको ऐसे ऐसा करिए, धा धिन धिन दा, धा धिन धिन दा, धा धिन धिन दा, धा धिन धिन दा, क्रॉस 2 0 and 3. Da din din da, da din din da, da din din da, din din. Now suppose I want to play in this cycle. No composition needed. Composition will come later. Now how to set the mind in this cycle? So you can divide this cycle as a 4, 8, 8. 4, 4 is a division. So 8 plus 8 like this. Okay. So I will play 8 bit. Then you play the same thing in the next 8 bit. I will play 1 to 8. You play 9 to 16 in this. Okay. Ni sa, ni sa. Pa, ni sa. Pa, ni sa, ni. ma ga ma sa ni da pa ma pa ga ma ga. See, almost nobody find any difficulty playing this, right? Because it's the same structure as a zone. जोड़ में तो यही तो कर रहे थे. 1, अभी यहाँ पे क्या चल रहा था? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is equal to the जोड़. 1, 2, 3, 4. वहां पे आपका टेम्पो इससे आधा था. अभी ये 110 है, तो इसका आधा कर दो 55 होगा. 1, 2, 3, 4. वही तो वहां पे 45 में कर रहे. तो इसका सेम नेचर, 4 का ही नेचर. ओके, तो दैट्स व्हाई 3 ताल सीम्स वेरी इजी टू प्ले एंड वेरी इजी टू मेंटेन. तो आपको गिनना भी नहीं पड़ेगा, अपने आप को 8 गिन लेगा आपका दिमाग. आपको लगेगा कि हाँ यहाँ पे खत्म हो ही जाना चाहिए. मैं अगर कुछ बजाऊंगा तो आपको नेचुरली फील होगा कि यहाँ पे खत्म हो जाएगा, हमको यहाँ से बजाना है. बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी नेचुरल साइड. सपोज नाउ वी चेंज इट टू रूपक. ओके, सो वी सिलेक्ट 7 बीट. अभी देखिए सेम चीज अभी आपको बजाना है, लेकिन 8 में नहीं 7 में बजाना है. तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है सोचने में और उसको प्रेजेंट करने में? We choose tempo as a 75 BPM. Okay. In na 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 na in na Okay, now see, the pattern of thinking is 3, 2, 2. Okay, so I will play full cycle 7 beat, then the same, when is the one you play the same cycle. Okay, let's first do with the singing. Ni, sa, ni, sa. Now what's my logic? That I will first make a compose of 3 beats, then I will compose of 4 beats. Okay. Ni, sa, ni, sa, pa, ni, sa, pa, ni, sa, ni, sa, ga, ga, sa, ni, sa. जल्दी हो जा रहा है। दो मात्रा छोड़ना है। को सेट करना है कि आपको साथ में सोचना। फिर धीरे धीरे वो जो 3 और 4 आप बना के रख रहे थे उसको भी मेंटेन करने की जरूरत है, वो शुरुआत के लिए। एक बार आपका दिमाग सेट हो जाए, है ना, देन यू कैन प्ले एनीथिंग इन द 7, इट विल बी इन a 7. See? दिमाग को सेट करने की जरूरत है, फिर अपने आप चीजें उसमें जाएगी। नाउ कन्वर्ट इट टू द 5, 5 माने 10। तो उसमें आपको कैसे सोचना है? 2-3 में सोचना है। रूपक का हमने कर दिया जब तक, टेम्पो थोड़ा बढ़ा दिया क्योंकि उसके पास ज्यादा मात्रा है, सो 85 लेट से। डिवीजन क्या है? ना दिन दिन ना दिन ना दिन दिन ना दिन ना दिन दिन ना दिन ना दिन दिन ना 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 ऐसे सोचना है। 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 ओके, 5 मात्रा। नी नी सा 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 नी सा 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 नी सा 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 नी सा ग ग सा नी सा ग ग सा नी सा नी ग नी सा नी सा नी ग नी सा नी सा ग म ग 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 म ग म ग म प ग म ग नी सा ग प म ग म सा ग प म ग म नी सा ग प म ग म नी सा ग प म ग म ग म प ग म ग ग म प ग म ग ग म प ग म ग नी सा नी ग प नी सा नी ग प नी नी सा नी ग प नी सा नी ग प सा नी ग प प ग म ग सा नी ग प प ग म ग सा नी ग प म प ग म ग सा नी ग प म प ग म ग नी सा ग म प ग म प 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 नी सा नी ग प म प ग म ग रे सा नी ग प म प ग म ग रे सा नी ग प म प ग म ग रे सा नी ग प 5 में सब चल रहा है। सा नी सा पा पा नी सा पा नी सा सा आपको डिफिकल्ट शायद लगा होगा क्योंकि ये पूरा उसमें एक 3-4 में एक तो 4 था जो जिसका हमको आदत है ना, 3 किया फिर 4 में तो हमको पता है कैसे करना। इसमें 4 है ही नहीं, इसमें 2 और 3 है ना। तो इसके लेकिन एक बार सेट हो जाए दिमाग तो उसको उस हिसाब से कर सकते। ठीक, ऐसा एक और ताल है, एक ताल विच इज मोर सिमिलर टू 3 ताल। 3 ताल का नेचर 4-4-4-4 का है, उसका नेचर 3-3-3 का है। बट 3 जो है इट्स अगेन वेरी नेचुरल साइकिल फॉर अस जी। सो सी इफ यू पुट एक ताल, उसको बजाने में आपको मेहनत लगेगा ही नहीं, आपको लगेगा जैसे 3 ताल ही बजा रहे हैं, बट इट्स नॉट अ 3 ताल। सो वी कीप द सेम 110 BPM। इसका स्ट्रक्चर देखिए, ये है वैसे 2-2 का स्ट्रक्चर उसका, ठीक है। तो इसका स्ट्रक्चर 12 मात्रा जो है वो 2-2 करके डिवाइड किया है 6 डिवीजन में। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 दो दो का है, but actually दो दो में काउंट नहीं करते, we count is a 3-3, okay? So instead of counting is like this, इसको देख के लगेगा कि इसको ऐसे देखना है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, लेकिन ऐसा कोई करता नहीं, कैसे करता है? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 D D D sa. सिंपल बिकॉज इट्स अ यूनिफॉर्म, तीन 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 यूनिफॉर्मली जा रहा है। अभी इसका मानो कि यही 12 को अपने अलग 5, फिर उसके 5 देन 8 या जैसे 4 और 3 4 और 2 ऐसा करके किया होता तो थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है बिकॉज इट्स अ यूनिफॉर्म, तो इजीली है। ओके, सो ऑल द talas are like same, just we need to go with their division first, and then if it is, once it is entered in our mind and our cycle, then whatever you play it will be the same state, hardly you will go out of the cycle. और कोई साइकिल बचा है? तीन ताल, रूपक, दीपचंदी, दीपचंदी से रूपक देखो, सो दीपचंदी इसलिए टेम्पो थोड़ा बढ़ाना पड़ेगा। आधा तीन ताल से तीन ताल, we'll discuss on that also. देखो ये दीपचंदी, ओके, 14 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 उसी का डबल है। रूपक क्या था? दीना 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 दिन दीना 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 दिन दीना दिन, वही इसकी दो साइकिल है। इसके अपने अलग बोल है। दा दिन दा दिन दा दिन दा दीना दा दिन। सोचना इसमें रूपक की तरह ही है। ओके देखो, दिन दा दिन दा दिन, नी नी नी, थोड़ा साइकिल फास्ट है। नी 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 सा, नी नी सा, साथ साथ ही सोचना है, 2 बार सोचना है। 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3। कल तो बजाया था ना ये, कल बजाया था, याद है? याद है? धा दिन तक ता धा दिन तिक ता दिन तक ता ता तिक तिक ता 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 ra ra ta ta ra ta ta. And then what next? Adda tintal. Adda tintal is a tintal. Tintal we have dha din din da, dha din din da, dha tin tin da, dha din. So 4 4 4 4. But you don't play the second bowl. Beat is there. Like 1 2 3 4 is there, but 2 is not sounding. So how it will da din din da, da din din da, da din din da, din din. So the da din da da din da da din da ta ta din da da din. तो उसका क्या होता है, थोड़ा लाइट हो जाता है. तीन ताल जो है वो थोड़ा ज्यादा डिसिप्लिन है. तो ऐसा कोई राग जो ज्यादा सीरियस है तो उसके लिए तीन ताल ठीक है. बट जैसे हंस ध्वनि है ना, वो इतना सीरियस नहीं, प्लेफुल राग है, तो उसको तीन ताल में बजा तो सकते हैं. देखिए अभी वही एग्जांपल लेते हैं हंस ध्वनि का, है ना. अद्दा लिखा होगा, नहीं नहीं लिखा होगा अद्दा. हाँ दैट्स द सेम. जैसे ये तीन ताल दा दिन दिन दा दा दिन दिन दा दा दिन दिन दा दिन दिन दा. अभी इसमें कंपोजिशन है बड़ा फेमस है, गा पा गा रे सा रे सा रे गा. ओके, खाली से शुरू होता है दा दिन दिन दा दा. See the environment. It's very strict. Use the tal. Now the same thing. Like children playing. Same. Everything is same. This tempo is 170. Just I change the teen tal to other teen tal. Da, din, da, da. एनवायरमेंट चेंज हो जाता है. जैसे कोई चीज आप रूपक भी दीपचंदी में बजा सकते हैं, लेकिन दीपचंदी का एक अलग ही मोड है. रूपक चाहे टेक्निकली दोनों है, लेकिन उनका अलग फील हो जाता है.
उसमें सम भी है, इसमें सम प्रॉपर सम है.
हाँ, रूपक में नहीं है, दीपचंदी में प्रॉपर सम. ओके, तो देखो ये हो गया, 4 हो गया, 4 है 3 ताल, 5 हो गया जप ताल, 6 हो गया, 12 मतलब 1 ताल जो अभी हमने बजा 3 3 करके, 7 हो गया रूपक या दीपचंदी. ओके, 8 अगेन 3 ताल. फिर उसके बाद क्या आता है 9. 9 का ताल कौन सा है? मध्य ताल. उसका क्या डिवीजन है? नहीं 3 नहीं.
4 plus
हाँ करेक्ट.
2 plus
3. 4 plus 2 plus 3. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Now look at these parts. 5 6 7 8. 2 3 which is equal to 5. जो आपका जपताल का स्ट्रक्चर था वो क्या था, 2 3 2 3, इसमें तो 2 3 का 3 नहीं है इसके पास, 2 2 है इसका, तो मिला के 4 कर दिया उसने, ठीक है। लेकिन पीछे का 2 3 एज इट इज है, मतलब आपको आगे से 4 में सोचना है, पीछे से 5 में सोचना है। ओके, so 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4। उसका टेम्पो भी टेंटेटिवली जपताल के आसपास ही रहता है, 85 बीपीएम।
चार्जर लगाना पड़ेगा।
हाँ, ये दिन तिरकिट दिन ना तुन ना धी ना दिन तिरकिट दिन ना तुन ना। सो डिवीजन देखो, पहले 4 1 2 3 4, खाली है 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, इसके बोल है दिन दिन ना तुन ना धी ना दिन ना तुन ना धी ना। ओके, सोचना कैसे है, 4 में फिर 2 में फिर 3 में, नी 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 सा सा गा गा सा, नी 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 सा सा गा गा सा, पा पा नी नी सा सा गा गा सा, पा पा नी नी सा सा गा गा सा, गा मा पा गा मा गा गा मा पा गा मा गा, नी सा गा मा पा मा गा मा गा, नी सा गा मा पा मा गा मा गा, गा गा मा गा सा, नी धा पा गा गा मा गा सा, नी धा पा गा मा गा मा गा मा गा मा गा सा, नी धा पा गा मा गा मा गा मा गा मा गा सा, नी धा पा। एक बार दिमाग उसका सेट हो गया, भाई ये साइकिल है, लेकिन उसका विभाग को समझना है, पहले उसके एकदम विभाग के हिसाब से जाइए, तो अपने आप जो बजाएंगे वो साइकिल को, ठीक है। वी हैव द तबला प्लेयर टुडे, थैंक यू सर फॉर कमिंग। Okay, so these are the structure of the different tala. Now, what we need, actually we are going to do the same thing, but before that we need a sign lines to play them. Okay, that is called composition. Okay, So we'll first we'll go and we see how to make a composition. See, the composition is nothing but a phrase that you will convert into that cycle. Okay, and that should be played again and again and again. Okay. Now the thing is how to make the composition. So very easy. First you take one phrase that you find is the best phrase for the describing the raga. For example, ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga sa, like this. Okay. So this is the phrase. I think it's enough to express this. This is a rag bihag. Now in this phrase, you see which note carrying the most important weightage, which is the note which is more emphasized in this note, in this phrase. So ni sa ga ma pa ga ma ga sa. So this note, which is having most important in this phrase, should be on the most important beat of the tal, which is the first beat, obviously. Okay, what we call as the sums. तो आप जब कोई भी phrase को composition में convert करते हैं, first you need to see that which note should be there on the first beat, कि जिसका importance सबसे ज़्यादा है उस phrase में, and then you put that phrase into that sum factor. Accordingly, we need to count that. See, we want to put ga onto the sum, but before the ga there is a ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, ma, ga, ma. These are the notes that we need to settle down such a way that when the ga appears, it should be on the one. Correct. Okay. So as per the tal, we need to count. Suppose I want to put it in a teen tal. So teen tal we have 16 bit. So in the 16 bit, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's let it. So we play it. Okay. Suppose teen tal we take off 120 bpm, let's say, or 100 bpm would be nice. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ga should be appear onto the one only. Okay. What was the phrase? Nisa gama, pama gama gasa. Okay. Din, da, ga, sa. Nisa gama, pama gama gasa. So if I start on the 9, then I can have ga on the 1. Okay. Din, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga, sa. Now your remaining role is that fill that gap till the 9 comes again. So ga, ma, ga fall into the 1, sa you take up to 4, then again there are 4 beat more to compose. Okay, so you compose something which will fill that gap, and again on the 9 you will be ready with the ni. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ni, sa, ga, ma, pa, ma, ga, ma, ga, sa. Ni, pa, ni, sa, ga, ma. Now suppose same thing if I want to design in a rupak. Okay. Now same phrase we take nisa gama pama gama ga in a rupak. Okay. So we play the cycle. We take it 80 bpm or 75, let's say. Now put the rupak. So though rupak doesn't have a sum, but the khali, the first beat also works as a sum. So there your concentrated note should be on the 1 only. Okay. Not on the 4 or not on the 6, on the 1 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here just pamagama. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pamagama sa. Complete, but it seems very short line because the circle is very short. So many times we do two cycle composition in the rupa. Okay, we use two cycle to play a composition. Like the same thing if I add something more with this. The two cycles, इसमें दो बार सम आता है. ग म प सा नी, एक तो यहाँ पे द म प ग म ग सा, यहाँ पे एक दूसरा सम. दो साइकिल 14 मात्रा का कंपोजिशन करना है. कहाँ से शुरू होता है? 6 से. धिन ना ग म प सा नी प द म प ग म ग नी सा. You had this question, no, that how to make it in a rupa. So you take one as a sum there, but mostly in a rupa, because of the short cycle, we make a two cycle composition. Then you have two sums to show. Like here we are showing first sum on the ni, another we are showing on the ga. Okay, so there are two sums to show. But in a japta, sorry,
BPM side effect. BPM
80 is right now. It can be 80, it can be 90 also. No problem. Even if you play 90, it sounds good. See. Sa ni pa da ma pa ga ma da ma. Now what if we are playing in a japta? How you will design this? See, we have pama gama, okay, before ga, that we need to settle. So for the tal, which has a 3 beats in the last division, okay, listen carefully. If the tal has a 3 beats in the last division, then we play 4 equal notes. Okay, 4 equal notes in 3 division makes one note 0.75. Okay, that is called savari. How is it? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a tal. Now in the last 3, 4, 5, see how I settle 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, pa ma ga ma ga. Mostly we take this last 3 beats to play 4 notes. That create pressure on the 5th note. That is a sum. Okay. Tin pa ma ga ma ga ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ma ga. So that you will learn this with the time. But what I want to say, the same phrase, whatever you are making composition in any tal, same using the same phrase you can make the composition in all the tal. Just you need to settle them down well so that it suits with the structure of the tal and it should suit with the correctly on the coming on the song. Okay, same Nisagama, Pamagama we played in the all the tal as a composition. Fine. So this is not the theoretical thing. This is something you just listen the tal for 5 minutes. Okay, it is like a rag. Tal is like a rag. It will say how to go with me. Okay, there is a sum, there is a khali, there is again some division, and then you feel okay. This note if I play here, and then this note will be on the sum, will sound good. But before that, you should have that cycle to cycle practice in that task. What we did just before. Once you should be able to know that how it is going 2 3 2 3 or 3 4 3 4 will group up all these things, and then you will be able to play. Okay. Anything else in this composition? Okay, now this is only the face. This is only the beginning of the composition. This is not the entire composition thing that we play. Now the next thing comes is the tan. Okay, which is actually the composition matter that we play. This is the only first line. Okay, but as per the time, I see how I can conclude all these things. But I tell you in the short, there are 3 types of tan. Okay, so first of all, what is tan? Tan means improvisation. Okay. If I create one line, let's go back to the teen tal. We have that line as a composition is so suppose my composition starts from 9. Da, ding. This is the line. Now we cannot play this line again and again and again. People will get bored. So what we can do now, we will again improvise like alap, like a jod and everything. But once your improvisation is finished, you again come back to the same line. That is the total concept of composition. Okay. So you improvise whatever you want, but it should be starting with the composition. So you play composition, you improvise, and again you finish your improvisation on the beat where the composition starts. Okay. So now like this. सा प नी सा ग सा प नी सा म ग रे सा रे नी सा ग म प। तो कंपोजिशन जो है उसको वहीं रखना है। फिर आपको जितना बजाना है एक्स्ट्रा बजा के 8 पर जाके खत्म करो। 9 पे फिर से वही चीज एज टू एज बज दीजिए। ओके। तान बजाना। क्या किया हमने कि भाई जो 16 मात्रा है 1 to 8 9 to 16, इसमें 9 to 16 में हम उतना बजा रहे हैं जो कंपोजिशन है। ये जो 1 to 8 है उसमें भी कंपोजिशन का भाग था और उसको हमने रिप्लेस कर दिया। वी रिप्लेस इट विद द स्पॉन्टेनियस नोट्स। तो जो आपने रिप्लेस किया उसे कहते हैं तान। ओके। अभी आपने जो रिप्लेस किया वो कितना लंबा बजेगा या उसका क्या नेचर है उस हिसाब से उसका तान के नाम दिए जाते हैं। जैसे अभी मैंने बजाया मात्र 8 मात्रा का। ओके, इट्स अ वेरी शॉर्ट, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज कॉल्ड शॉर्ट तान। Okay, so you are making tan with very short time. You are again coming back to the composition. So this is called short tan. Now the second tan is alap tan. Okay, what is alap tan? In which you are playing like alap. Your improvisation is totally like alap, and alap doesn't follow the beat. Okay, we will actually not follow the beat there. You play like alap, and once you don't, okay, my alap is finished, my tan is finished. Then you search where is 9, and from there you go back to the composition. See. So this is an example of alap tan. So we first play the composition half. Din din dam. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Now go to the alap mode. Okay. Nothing to do with the beat. Nothing. Just alap. Come back to alap. But one thing we should do, though we are not following the beat, but at least try to show some emphasis on the sound. Okay. Now how to show this? See, I am going in alap, nothing following the beat. But when the sound is about to come, that time I will make a short structure which will follow the sound, like this. That every time you show the sound, whenever it is possible, you should at least step in some notes on that. So it should be not like that you are totally not following the cycle. We are not following the internal beats while playing the alap, but some should be rectified, some should be shown. Then it sounds more better. Okay. So this type of tan is called alap tan, obviously. Now the third and very important type of tan is called jod tan. Okay. So what is the jod? Jod is something when we play like a cycle. Okay, so just you play the jod with this. Okay, like 1 to 8, 9 to 16, 1 to 8, 9 to 16, and when you want to finish, you finish it on the 8. Okay, so now we will be following the cycle of the tan. Like you start on 1, finish on 8, start on 9, finish on 16, like this. Okay. short tan. Short tan is a very short time. This is the short tan. See. This is a short tan. We have hardly 1 or 2 cycles to improvise. Then again we have to go back to the home composition. Then the alap tan. Then you play just like an alap. Like alap. Now jod tan. Go with a cycle. Either you start on 1 or you start on the khali and follow the 8-8-8-8 structure. Then we have 2 different regions as we had in alap, jod, jala, just thai and antra. So the line that we are playing is mostly for the lower octave and the middle octave. Okay. Now to go and improvise in the higher octave, you did a antra line. Okay. So you did a separate line which goes to the higher octave sa special. So you compose a line which hits the sum with the higher octave sa. And again the tempo of this antra should be higher than the tempo of sthai. So suppose if I am taking 110 BPM in the sthai, my antra should be like 130 BPM. So you finish the sthai, okay, then you play the composition, the tabla player it will, they know that this is the structure of the tal. Then they will start improvising the tal. Okay, at that time we need to just keep the composition as it is. Don't do anything. Let them improvise the tal. After that, once it is finished, you yourself can increase the tempo, or they also know now this is the time to increase the tempo when we are going for antra. Okay, so the side tempo, whatever you have, you should be increasing into the antra part. Okay, so suppose 110 to 130 I make it. Now for antra line, as I said, we did a new line which has a sa, high octave sa on the sum. Okay. Something like this. Okay, then we compose accordingly. From where it is starting? Da, din, din, da, din, din. Da, ni, sa, za, ni, sa, ga, ma, ga, sa, ga, ma, pa, ni, sa, din, din, da, din, din, da, din, din, ga, ma, 12. Ni, sa, sa. Okay, now the same thing, what we did in the sthai, short tan, alap tan, jod tan. But here your area of improvisation is a higher octave. Okay, so whatever kind of tan you are making, focus in the higher octave. So even if I am making short tan, my all the tan should be going towards the higher octave. Lower octave, middle octave, but the tail should be going towards the higher octave because that's the nature of mantra. If you are keep playing in the lower octave, middle octave, then it's again a sign of being high. Okay, so all the tans should be going into the higher octave. we continue the alap in the higher octave. Again you go back to the song. Jordan, again you play cycle to cycle using the more of the higher octaves. You can go lower middle, but focus should be in the higher. Once it is done with all three tan, alap tan, short tan, jor tan, now it's time come to thigh again. The first line, nisa, ni, nisa, from khali. Here are 2-3 options. First, you make a tihai, which will lead you to the khali, where you can start the thigh line. Or you just make a short alap going towards the lower octave. Okay, like this. See. Just make a alap, go back to start and play first line. Or you make a tihai, which will go to the khali and then you will change the line to the first line. Coming back to the thigh. First we played thigh at some BPM, let's say 110. Then we did short tan, alap tan, jor tan. Then we increase the tempo, compose a new line which is penetrating into the higher octave. Then we did the same, short tan, alap tan, jor tan. After finishing it, again come back to the thigh. Okay, with a tihai or just with a normal alap, you come down and play the first time. Now this is the ending of the composition where you second time you will increase the tempo. Okay, so let's say we had 130 in the antara, so now we make 150. Okay, same composition, but here you have a full octave, all 3 octaves. Nothing like a thigh, nothing like antara, and whatever you play, try to make it more busy. The maximum that you can make it out from the beat. So first line, thigh line. This is called long tan. It has everything. It has a alap, it has a jortan, everything. But whatever you play, you try to make more out of it. Okay. After a long time, we go back to the composition. Till then, whatever you want to play, but keep the cycle. Okay, in the cycle, not out of the cycle. You can play alap also for some time. Clear? See, I give you a short idea. For the composition, first fix the tal, which tal you want to play. First step. Second step, create a first line. Okay. Observing that cycle, what should be the first line? Whatever you make your own line. After that, you play short tan, like a short improvisation, again go back to that line again and again very frequently. Then you go for the alap tan. For the alap, you can take little more time, like 4 hours and 5 hours you can take. Play alap and then again go back to that composition frequently. Then after, this is time to play with a beat and with a cycle. That is called jorta. Okay. So if whatever cycle you have taken, 5, 7, 10, 16, whatever, you keep on playing in that cycle. And then you go back to the line again and again. After that, now it's time to go to the higher octave. Till then, whatever we were playing into lower and middle octave only. Now we are entering to the higher octave. There we require a different line with the higher tempo slightly. That is called the antra line. The line should have in the higher octave notes more in this line. Okay, mostly targeting the sound to the high sum. Then you do the same thing, short tan, alap tan, jor tan, and then again you try to come back to the first line. Okay, there it's a time to wind up now. Okay, so that you again increase the tempo. And that is the last tan, that what we call as a long tan. Okay, so let's say whatever tempo you had in a antra, again you increase it by 10 to 20 bpm. Let's say 130 to 150 bpm tinta. Then you play the maximum thing that you can do with the tal, with the speed and whatever. Not the trunking. Trunking should not be here. Only with the sliding only. Okay. And then you finish the medium tempo complete. So here ideally the performance can be completed. But if you want to play jhala and everything, then you may follow the drut tal, like drut ek tal, drut teen tal. There the starting tempo of your composition is like 200, 220, 240 bpm. That is specially to show some high tempo things or the jala things there. But it is not mandatory. What is mandatory is up to this Madhyalaya composition. Alap, jor, jala, medium tempo. If you have a time, if you have that skill, then you go to that 200, 240 bpm, 3 tal or 8 tal, and then you make a new composition. Okay, that composition won't be applicable. You make a new composition which you can play. Okay? Any question? Sadi, any question?
Still, I have experience with Murga. When I heard Buddhist concerts, they normally play Repa Dama,
Durga.
Normally in tal.
Yes.
I had one concert in YouTube that he played the same composition in Matasar.
That's what we did, no? That's what we did right now. That's what we did.
Yes,
We play the same line into all the tal. Because there you target the sum. Fine.
Yes.
And then you accordingly you make it the same. You want to see that? See. Suppose 3 tal. Suppose 3 tal medium tempo is a 120 BPM. Okay. Okay. See. Yes. So he is giving me a certificate that I am a good teacher. No. This one. This is to bear before 5 days. So we have this ultra killer, indicator killer. There. एक थोड़ा बाकी है, मेरा साइन ही नहीं है। कोई बात नहीं, मैं करता जाऊंगा, करते जाएंगे। No. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
You can participate in the second workshop now. So you are
eligible. Registration seminar completed. So now we are just giving one example, like what happened in such rag like Durga. We cannot experiment the other phrase. There are only few phrases we have to go for that only to make a composition. Okay. So like in a teen tar, if I want to make a Durga composition. Okay. So the phrase is re re pa dha ma pa dha dha. Okay. Sa sa re re pa dha ma pa dha. This one. This is the only phrase we have to make composition in any tal. Okay. So his question is that how we can make the same phrase composition in all other tal. This is the same note, no any change. Okay. So there we target the sum. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody. Which tal is this? Which tal? Tin, na, din, na. Rupa. Tin, na, din, na. re pa da ma pa da da re sa sa re pa da ma. Clear? Now? Which tal? Din na, 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 din na. Pa da ma pa da da re sa sa re pa da ma pa da da re sa sa re pa da ma pa da da. Kali play. Re sa sa re pa da ma pa da da. Which tal? Jab tak it was jab tak. Din na. Madh tal. Now see, all jab tal composition can be played same in a madh tal. Just you cut the one beat in the plus 4 beat. See, same composition. Sa sa re pa pa da ma pa sa. Which tal? Ekta. Din dage dun na katta dage din na din dage dun. same thing. Every notes are stretchable, no? So you stretch it or you compress it as per the requirement of the tal. Okay? Especially the raga like this, some other ragas like Bihag, Yaman, they have so many phrases that you can make as a composition. But raga like this, Durga, Jaijavanti, okay, whatever composition you make, you have to use this phrase only. This. Re re ga re sa re ni sa. That is the only phrase. You go to any composition, any artist singing, playing, this will be this note only. Okay. So now, if you want to play the same note in the teen tal or rupa or jap tal, then you need to know this composition. This is not that great science. It's very easy. Just for that, you need to have a good knowledge of that tala and you have good experience of playing with that tala. That's it. Then you need to know that where you will stretch it, where you will compress. Only 10 years.
How many hours?
Only 10 years, 10 hours a day. And other 14 hours thinking about it.
Adjusting the composition, first of all, same composition in that tal, whichever tal that you practice, that itself is a big thing.
Yes.
Then adjusting that into different tal, is going to be.
Get married, you will know what is the adjustment. That is the first requirement to make this kind of experiment. You have to adjust.
That we have to say Gurukul to learn this much.
Okay. So today actually we could not discuss more about the tan because we need at least full 1 day for making tans. Short tan, there are varieties of short tan. In alap tan, how can we show the sum but still being into the alap mode? And in jot tan, again there are so much varieties of playing. But I am just giving you the definition that when you are practicing tan, you make it in a 3 part. One is a short tan which can go up to 1 or 2 loops. Then again you have to come back to the composition. Another is a alap tan where you play like a alap, don't follow the beat. But when you go to the composition, it should be correct beat where it starts from. And the another is you go for the jot tan, which can be going longer and longer. For antara, make a separate line that should be hitting the higher octave and the tempo should be higher. After antara tan, you come back to sthai, again increase the tempo and then you make a tan which is a faster. And then that's it. You can done with this entire rag. If you want to make it more faster, you want to show the jala and that thing, then you go for the drut tal. And see, most of the time, drut tal is only 2 generally we play. It is either ek tal or teen tal because it's a uniform tal. It's good to make it fast. If you make the jap tal fast like 200, 220 BPM, it sounds like a mad. It's like elephant running here and there. So it's like a deer, like a teen tal, which are uniform tal. If you make it faster, then it sounds. Okay. We have one good composition of Mayer Gharana that we play in a Bihag for this drut. So I just play that and then we'll conclude our session. So for that the tempo should be 200, 240 something. So 220 I take it.
सर एक क्वेश्चन
हाँ
सीक्वेंस से होता है, जैसे पहले आलाप करेंगे उसके बाद
पहले शॉर्ट था
पहले शॉर्ट नहीं पहले जो शुरू कर सकते
yes so finish yes
Just make it and then we'll arrange it.
yes just one composition हाँ आप पूछिए क्या पूछ रहे थे
पहले शुरू करते हैं, जब शुरू करते हैं पहले आलाप से शुरू करते हैं,
हाँ।
उसके बाद शॉर्ट का,
हाँ
उसके बाद
पहले आला अच्छा वो वाला आला जोड़ जाला
हाँ
फिर कंपोजिशन के अंदर शॉर्ट तान आलाप तान जोड़ तान ये सब स्थाई का सेम वही चीज टेम्पो बढ़ा के अंतरा में फिर वापस नीचे आके फिर टेम्पो बढ़ के फिर लॉन्ग तान मीन्स आपके पास तीनों रीजन है बजाने
अंतरा से वापस आएंगे
स्थाई पे हाँ फिर लॉन्ग तान फिर से टेम्पो बढ़ेगा देन दैट इज अ लॉन्ग तान ओके नाउ आई जस्ट शो द कंपोजिशन ऑफ द्रुत तीन ताल da you increase the tempo. Then again you increase tempo slightly, and then it's a time for jala. This way we finish the composition. Or if the tabla pad is good and more interesting, then we can make some. We can make some sawal jawab kind of things also. Okay. This is just a fun. This is not a syllabus. Just we do it just to make a fun. Fine. So this is somewhat extracurricular that you can add if you want. But up to the syllabus is alap, jor, jala, medium tempo composition in which there will be a sthai. There will be an antara, and again come back to sthai with the fast time you finish it. That's it. Okay. This thing is optional. हाँ. और कुछ पूछना है आपको? भैया नाम? Okay. So this was a 5-day introductory class. Then after 6 months we'll make intermediate class. And this how after 5-10 years we'll reach to the advanced class. With white hair, you know, maybe the hair won't be there. Yeah. पूछ लेता हूँ. और कोई कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं हमारे ऑनलाइन पार्टिसिपेंट्स में से? अभी मतलब बहुत सारी बातें हो सकती थी, लेकिन वही है कि 5 दिन में जितना हम एक्सप्रेस कर पाए किया, और बाकी और भी चीज़ें आप जितना हो सके उतना रिकॉर्डिंग से सुनिए, मतलब जो लेजेंडरी आर्टिस्ट के परफॉर्मेंसेस से सुनिए. एंड बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हम बता नहीं सकते या हम उसको एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर सकते, जस्ट बजा सकते हैं थोड़ा बहुत. तो इसके लिए आप सीखना चालू रखिए, एंड जिससे भी सीखिए बस ये सिलेबस के हिसाब से सीखिए कि आलाप हो, जोड़ हो, जाला हो, कंपोजिशन हो, तो फिर आपको भी सभी रंग दिखेंगे राग के, या जो लेजेंडरी आर्टिस्ट परफॉर्म करते हैं आपको भी लगेगा कि हाँ हम भी कुछ थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसा बजाते हैं. Sir, Nandkishore ji.
No, this has been a wonderful session, sir. There's only one question I have, but I'm not sure if there's enough time for that.
Yeah, please.
And, the development of the Jordan,
Yes.
any guidelines or, obviously you need to improvise impromptu on the spot.
Yes.
So, the simplest but probably the crudest way would be to use alankars and stuff like that to develop. But that's obviously very, very crude. But
I think the one session that we did before the composition, where we are just playing the cycle, okay, and then we are just composing with that cycle, no composition and nothing, just we are playing to go with that cycle.
Okay.
That is the perfect practice to play the jortan in that particular tal. Okay. We used to play, that's what we call as a jod, we call it jod because there is no composition, so we call it jod. So we play jod into that particular tal where always start the phrase on one, finish it by the last beat, whatever it is.
Okay.
This way you can train your mind to play more and more creative jods. So that is becomes the jortan once we play the composition. Same thing.
Okay, understood. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Everyone for being here and listening to me. I will try to give more and more data on the same group which we have created in the Bangalore workshop in the WhatsApp. Okay, so many things that we have created that we'll share there. So you try to utilize that thing. Whenever it is a doubt, you please call me, WhatsApp me anytime. I will try to give the answer whatever it is. Okay. थैंक यू सचिन जी, आपने समय निकाल के इसको रिकॉर्ड किया और आपकी हेल्प से ये बाहर तक जा पाएगा. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.